Hey, I'm Tove. A year ago, I was told that my life would be cut short.
No.
Since then, I've been determined to keep riding, keep exploring, and keep feeling alive. My videos capture the contrast between my adventures in Spain and the reality of living with stage 4 cancer. Always pushing through fear by pursuing freedom.
As you can see, the weather hasn't been absolutely fantastic. You can tell by the condition of Baguera. There's been a lot of rain, a lot of mud. We wanted to see what it's like to actually live here, the way you live somewhere for 3 months. So we've been mostly working. I was starting to lose the awareness that actually I am in the mountains near Malaga. These are some of the most incredible motorcycle trails. I have not been riding enough. Going for a ride doesn't have to be this big commitment. It doesn't have to take up the whole day, and there is like magic and beauty just around every corner here. So I looked out a spot on the map that looked nice. It is a turquoise colored lake. It is probably man-made with like a dam and everything, but I don't care. If it's turquoise, I want to see it. Björn is so funny. He's like, well, have you looked at like the altitude at that lake? What if it's really high up and it's super cold? Have you looked at the pictures? Does it really look that nice? Yeah, it's different approaches to traveling, right? I kind of just like the idea of that looks nice, I want to go there and not spend any more time thinking about it or researching it. I guess I want to keep some of the mystery. And if it turns out to be super cold or really not pretty, then hey, that was also part of the experience. This is definitely one of those times when the unknown destination completely exceeded my expectations. Nice. Yeah, once again it just proves how little it takes. Okay, this is absolutely grand what I've seen today, but it just takes that effort to just get out. I just feel so alive again. It's fascinating how quickly you get used to everything. In this scenario, I hate that because I've gotten so used to the fact that, yeah, I'm in Spain, the weather is nice and there are beautiful motorcycle roads, but like how quickly you just completely start to take for granted that this is what's surrounding you, forgetting how incredibly good it makes me feel when I do go for a drive. I have to say though, in other scenarios, I think it's fascinating how quickly we're able to adapt to new situations and to a new life. I feel like I have definitely been able to do that, and I feel very resilient because of it. Like as soon as something becomes your new normal, it's crazy how soon it becomes your new normal. And somehow that's a beautiful thing. It's all about surviving, right? So your mind, your body goes into this mode of, okay, this is the new reality, and we make the best of it. Because the faster you adapt to things, the faster you take control of it. You can manipulate it and turn the situation and the circumstances into your favor. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. So ultimately it is a beautiful thing, but not when you start taking things like this for granted after just 4 weeks. That's not acceptable. That is not acceptable. I have to enjoy this more. This is so dreamy! I actually have to turn around, unfortunately. Dirty girl. It would be a good idea to clean my tires with a high pressure washer. It looks okay now. This tire is just so done in general. Ah, okay. No worries. Thank you. Alright, that makes it easy. Not working. Let me keep driving.
That was the fear of frogs. Quite impressive.
Arrived to this beautiful house. This is the sunroom. So this is gonna be a very productive working space. I mean, look at that. Sitting here with your laptop, looking out at the ocean. That's right, Chili. Sit. High five. Keep.
So beautiful.
Every 3 weeks, I travel back to Berlin for immunotherapy treatment. It is the anchor to my reality. It's a reminder of how fragile life is, but also how lucky I am that right now, this is all I have to do to maintain a pretty normal life.
All right, so, ooh, look at those mountains. Look at that. Nice. Anyway, I just left the house. It's that time again. It's been another 3 weeks, so I am on my way to the airport in Malaga. I'm gonna fly back to Berlin, get the treatment tomorrow morning, and then fly back in the evening. So I'll be back here already tomorrow night. Somehow flying is so effortless when you are driving motorcycle to and from the airport. Then it's just like it all starts with this instead of travel anxiety and catching trains and whatever. And it's always so easy to park. It's just the best way to travel.
Little bag is the whole reason I came back to Berlin. This wonderful little bag that saves my life. You know, sometimes it's strange. I'm out here on this adventure, but even this incredible freedom can become mundane if I'm not careful. I'm learning to recognize the danger of how easily we can slip back into our ordinary ways of everyday life. But I still made the decision and took action to spend this winter riding beneath sunny skies instead of sitting in dark hospital rooms. I chose to feel life instead of fear. And I am proud of myself for that. Thank you for coming along for the ride and for helping me remember what matters.